Hi guys, greetings to you all wherever you may be listening. Now you can conclude by saying that most of the male celebrities, musicians in the US, all over the world, they are not clean at all. We have the good, the bad, and the ugly ones. Very bad. They do bad things, especially with females, the girls, and the guys. Man. So behind that thing, you have the evil side of them as well. Now here's Kenya West. He's not clean like you guys used to think. Or maybe some people say those were the things he did in the past. Now he's a new creature. He's not doing good things. Who can tell? Who can tell? Alright guys, let me play you guys this stuff so that you hear a lot of things for yourself and tell me your thoughts in the comment section. I will tell my last thought after the video finish playing, okay? Let's go there.
Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks. Now here's the news in full. Gripper and fashion designer Kanye West has been accused of drugging and s3xually at ulting his one-time assistant at a party with Sean Diddy Combs, shocking new court papers have revealed. Lauren Pichota, who worked for Kanye from 2021 to 2022 as a personal assistant, said years before she started working with the rapper he sought out her and her former musician client, inviting them to a party at a music studio that West and Diddy co-hosted, according to court papers. Pichota, an influencer who also worked as an erotic model with OnlyFans, said West told everyone at the Santa Monica party that they had to drink or leave the party, and after taking just a few sips, she suddenly started to feel disoriented and began to slip into an altered and highly impaired state, claimed the papers filed in Los Angeles Superior Court. Kanye West's former personal assistant accuses him of s3xually at ulting her at Sean Diddy Combs' party. The next day, Pichota alleges she couldn't remember the events of the night before, and she felt ashamed and embarrassed, and her musician client, who wasn't identified in court papers, was too traumatized and disturbed to speak about the night, according to the lawsuit. Pichota could not recall and was certainly not aware that any kind of sexual assault had happened to her or her former client, and she was more concerned with whether she'd embarrassed herself in front of her client or Kanye West, the filing said. While Pichota believed she was drugged, she thought it was the studio assistant or someone else who helped prepare the drinks who was responsible for drugging her, the court papers claim. She claims it wasn't until before West sacked Pichota that he confessed they had hooked up after she was drugged, according to the documents. Kanye West's former personal assistant accuses him of s3xually at ulting her at Sean Diddy Combs' party. She claims the truth came out when West, 47, was complaining about his ex-wife, who wasn't identified in court papers but was apparently referring to Kim Kardashian. West was enraged about a text exchange that had just happened between himself and his ex, and he mentioned that the ex made a negative comment about Pichota, whom the ex believed West cheated on her with, the court papers say. So Pichota told Kanye she wanted to text the ex to clear things up and tell her, "This is untrue. I did not and would not disrespect you, or your marriage," she proposed in writing to Kanye. But West stopped Pichota from sending the message, saying, "We did kind of hook up a little one time," the court papers allege. Kanye immediately proceeded to remind her about the party where he hooked up with Pichota after she had been drugged, the lawsuit alleges. Pichota said the revelation was wildly devastating and uncomfortable, but she was happy to learn the truth. But in complete and utter shock, she told West she had no memory of the encounter and, in fact, didn't remember anything after sitting down on the couch at the beginning of the night, the lawsuit claims. West laughed before allegedly responding, "Women love to say they don't remember." The fresh allegations were filed on Tuesday, October 8 this week in Pichota's existing wrongful termination and sexual harassment lawsuit against Kanye Omari West. The initial claims, which are still included in the updated version of the lawsuit, allege that West sent inappropriate texts to Pichota, shared his sexual fantasies with her, and sent her X-rated photos and videos of himself having sex with other women. Pichota says West promised her millions in severance when he fired her in October 2022, but she never received the money and was also still owed money from her salary as his personal assistant. She also claimed that he once locked himself and Pichota in a room together and masturbated next to her before falling asleep. West's lawyers slammed her lawsuit when it was initially filed as baseless and alleged she's been blackmailing him for a long time. Diddy was not accused of any wrongdoing in Pashada's lawsuit, and as at press time, Kanye is yet to respond to the updated lawsuit.f.
So, last, what can you say about all these things? Well, some will say, these ladies are just coming out to speak out, just to cash out as well, to obtain from the money, because she has been pressing on and on. Maybe she's pained by the whole thing. And sometimes their lawyers are the ones who push them to go and file a case, you know. Also the guys who are coming out to speak out. People are like, why didn't you speak out like 10 years ago, 15, 20 years ago? Why now? So you know what? When one person come out to speak out, it will give the others the courage to also speak out. Yes, this is how it works. Many of them are pained by what happened to them, especially when they were used without being paid properly, settled properly. Yes, when you settle them properly, they will not talk anymore, you know. But when you choose to use them in a very bad manner, you know, and then dump them, they are pained. So now, one person came out to speak out, and the case was administered. The case was accepted. So it gave others the courage to start speaking out. And you realize that most of the people connected to Puff Daddy, most of his friends are not clean at all. They have similar characteristics, also like him. They have done a lot of bad things towards girls, guys, you know. Well, you say, why are they only targeting the blacks? What about the whites? The blacks, maybe they do these things without settling people. They don't pay them well. You know, they are like, I don't care. What can you do? If you try me, I put it down, you know. But maybe the whites do it in the right way. Maybe they pay well. They settle their victims well. You know, when they use the girls or the guys, they pay them good money to shut their mouth up. Things go out of hand when agreement is being breached. You use someone, you don't pay well. Then the person is angered and wait for the future, the best time to strike. Some will never come to speak out because maybe they are married. They don't want people to laugh at them, you know, to say, oh, so you did something like this, you know. So they may decide to remain silent for the rest of their life. Well, mind you, it's not just celebrities in the Western world. All over the world, male celebrities are fond of this. Hardly you hear this kind of trash, dirty things from the female side. The female sides, they don't do, even if they involve, it's very, very little. It's not widespread. And they're always careful. Always careful. Well, it's okay. You tell me your thoughts in the comment section. This is Dark Secret. Like, share, and subscribe. Okay? I'm out of here. Bye-bye.